knockouts. Tonya TKO here, and goodness, someone is recording me, recording myself. Listen, Tonya TKO here, and we are on a mission to go see some African booty shaking, some booty clapping. Listen, we're going to a strip club in Lagos, and I'm excited because, you know, I did my research in the strip clubs of America, of Atlanta, you know, the high-end gold club, to then to the booty shaking, twirling, pussy popping on a handstand club. And I am interested in finding out whether or not we, oh wow, there's a log jam of people up there. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to, oh goodness, I think there was an accident. But nonetheless, so see that? All right, and see him filming me? All right, listen. I want to find out whether or not we learned it from the motherland, whether or not we got it from our mamas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to see whether or not... Listen, hold on for a moment. I need to check something. All right, so listen, we're back. We're back. And now we're getting ready to pass by the beautiful lights down here in Freedom Park. So anyway, so listen, I'm trying to find out something. I'm trying to see whether or not we learned booty shaking from the motherland or whether it was the other way around. I want to see whether or not they have their own style. I want to see whether or not they're clapping it, flipping it, rubbing it down. I need to understand where we got it from. So that's what we're doing tonight. I connected with some guys who were on their way, and so I was like, you know what, let me come along and see. So in the strip clubs here, I hear that they're taking 50 Naira bills. So if you have 50 Naira, you can tip with the 50 Naira, which is actually not bad. I wonder how much a lap dance costs. They said they're just gonna sit in the cut and just watch. So who knows? I'm excited, and I'll let you all know more when we get there. All right. So this is traffic. We're stuck in a log jam of traffic. It's Friday night and everybody's trying to go out, I suppose. And it's just wall-to-wall, back-to-back traffic out here. It's after midnight and I don't know if we will ever reach.
Would have taken that side, go straight.
Trying to get through the toll plaza, still wall-to-wall traffic. Cars are honking, cutting each other off. It's madness. These people are fixing something, pulling down something off of the sign.
Because if you remember, we were going...
People arguing with each other. I hear something.
2 days ago.
But I don't see
3 days
it.
ago.
But yeah.
We passed through that side.
So these people are working on the highway with ladders, and then cars decide that they're just going to drive next to the men with the ladders. It's just unbelievable. So here we have men out on the highway arguing outside of their cars. The window's not working, but it's all right.
Can you bring the windows down?
No, it's okay. Just standing out on the highway, arguing. The same people who decided to go around the guy with, oh God, somebody got a tire iron in the hand. Oh gosh. We're the people to break it up. It's because we're in traffic. Otherwise, somebody would have already broken it up already. I guess it was some sort of accident, who knows. Okay, so our Uber driver has gotten into a car accident with the person ahead of us. I mean, oh, I thought someone was... That's him coming back in. Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's okay.
Oh.
Just sit in, let's go, bro. I just don't trust this driver, bro.
Yeah, I actually don't trust him.
I just don't trust him. Like, he's driving, everything is weird.
Yeah. And his car's all old and jacked up. Windows don't work, lights don't work, seatbelts don't
Made
work.
some tan. Oh, fuck, bro.
Now we're
Have
in
you
this
checked his
situation.
rating? I think he's no worse than the other one we took first.
This is unbelievable. I wish I ordered this with my account because I have connects right in Uber, this man would be finished. And now there's no AC on. Lord of mercy, it's hot.
5.
Yeah, 5.
Whoa.
5 what?
With this rear driving?
Wow.
It's probably new.
Car wasn't working for a moment.
Can you try and come to this side?
Yeah, let's change lanes so that we can get out of this.
I can.
It's hot in here too.
Yeah. Can you turn on your AC? Okay, come.
Oh my goodness. He has to put his arm out so that we can get over. It's unbelievable. So our car keeps stopping. When he tries to turn on the AC, the car stops. It's unbelievable. It's hot in here. It feels like that room that they kept everyone in right before the point of no return. That's what it is. Oh goodness. Now we done got in front of these people and can't move. Okay, we're moving now.
I think probably after the tour we'll be free.
Yeah, sure.
The car is shaking like it wants to cut out. Now it's jerking. This is unbelievable.
Tonya, I don't want to be in your video.
You're not in my video. And it's dark in here anyway. What time is it now? An hour. Traffic at midnight. It's just unheard of. Midnight. Okay, so we've just arrived. That was the Uber ride from hell. The security was screaming for us to get out. And then he was like, get out, get out. Then the man starts trying to drive with half my foot out the damn car. I never experienced anything like that, just pure bonkers. All right, look. So we just left. Look. It was a vibe in there. For real. Oh my goodness. We danced, we partied, we threw money. It was all right. All right. So we just left the club and it was a vibe. It really was. I'll tell you all about it later. But it was nice. It was nice. It was like a club where people happened to be stripping. They just happened to be in the middle stripping, but people was dancing around and having a good time. And when they put on the Afro beats, the place went crazy. Oh, it was nice. I danced till I sweat. It was good. Look, bust out how I fell down the stairs, right? I slipped. And all the while I was just looking at my phone, just praying that my phone was okay. I was just praying that my phone was okay. Thank God I got this case. Thank God. It was my first priority. It's such a shame. Damn it. I enjoyed it, but it's definitely different than the clubs in the U.S. Like the clubs in the U.S., they don't let you grind on people.
Yeah, they don't let you touch.
Yeah, they don't let you touch. Like, there was this girl humping on this man's lap.
Yeah,
And I was...
you can literally put your hands inside.
You could put your hands in?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. And for a few bucks,
Yeah.
For like,
you know, it's like somebody has to be there to protect the girls.
for like $10, you can literally put your hands.
You know, that's when it goes too far.
There's literally like a bed in the club. You didn't
There's
see
a
it.
bed?
Yeah,
Yes.
you didn't see that.
Oh gosh, that's awful. Yeah, I enjoyed the dancing, but when they started busting it open, I was just like,
Hard to laugh.
and I was so embarrassed by how you all were spraying all that money on that white girl with the fake butt and the fake belly and the fake breast. Everything
fake.
about. Oh my goodness, you didn't see how it was square?
It was jiggly.
Yeah.
It only on the outside because she had the padding, she had the implants done underneath. You didn't see how it was. It didn't. Oh,
But like
men.
a white girl stripping in.
Yeah.
Niggas, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's crazy.
No, it's not because she
No,
know that
these
she
are
could come
problems.
here and get your money, and she sure did. Because nobody got tipped like she did.
Yeah.
Nobody. I'm recording.
What?
I'm recording.
We're about to come and find.
Cactus.
Aleki has good houses. So
No, this cactus.
I know, but like
Yeah, where we went.
we
Where
had
we passed.
awesome houses.
Did it rain?
What?
Oh, I guess no, because the window is wet.
Yeah.
No, you just feel like that thing.
I'm filming again. Where are we? It's so pretty over here.
We are literally a minute from home.
Oh, wow, that's right. Look at the, okay. The man got condoms on his pack, selling them after the club. Condoms, mints, and bubble gum.
We can buy something.
You buying some Durex? What do you need those for?
Oh, no.
No, go
for it,
straight.
for
Go
it.
straight.
No. We're not parking.
No, go straight.
They think you're parking. We're not parking. Yeah.
What do you need those for?
Let me have them.
Oh my.
I don't like Trump to be impeached.
Ooh.
That's fucked up, serious.
Serious opinions now.
Yes. I don't want. Nothing like. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Trump has literally been impeached.
Okay, I found this on the web for Krampus literally be impeached.
Hey Siri.
Siri likes Trump.
Donald Trump has been literally be impeached.
Okay, I found this on the web for likes Trump. Donald Trump has been literally be impeached. Check it out.
Oh Lord. Okay, so we're just getting back in, and it's after 4 in the morning. We had an amazing time, but I want to go jump in the shower and get ready for bed, and I'll tell you all about it tomorrow early, okay? Promise. Hello knockouts, Tonya TKO here, and right now we are coming in from Lagos, Nigeria. I am here live on the ground, and I wanted to talk with you all about my experience at the strip club, the Nigerian strip club, the African strip club last night. And so it's early in the morning. I have to do this video very quickly to get out of here because I am going to the mainland to see a seamstress there. I'll tell you all about that in the next video, because in this video I want to sum up day 10 so that we can talk about the differences between the African strip club versus African American strip clubs. All right, so first I want to say, if you're traveling with yourself and not with anyone else, right? It's a good idea to stay in hostels, or this is like a guest house here where they have a hotel where there are apartments, and so you get a chance to meet other people. So last night, two of the guys that were in my, I know, look, we're in the city country. Listen, the city country island. So listen, nonetheless, right? So there were some guys at my hotel who were like, some Ghanaian guys that were like, oh, they want to go to the strip club. So I was like, damn it, I'm down. I haven't been to the strip club since my 20s. I did my research on the science of attraction. I did my research in the strip clubs of Atlanta, in the high-end club, and also in Club Nicky's, where there was a tremendous number of acrobatics and booty batics. It was just a lot, just a lot. You get your dissertation in booty shakeology in Club Mickey's in Magic City and those types of places, right? So nonetheless, so we step into the joint and immediately I'm disappointed because I'm like, I expected to see some big African booties, you know. But then I was like, are those big African booties in America because of the American diet? Are the ladies here just naturally slimmer and more toned? Because I did not. And you know what? And the show got better. The show got better as we went along, but I didn't see that thickness, that corn-fed thickness that you see in the U.S. I don't know if the club just hired small booty girls, or if la creme de la creme just didn't. If the creme de la creme just isn't interested in working at a strip club, I don't know. But we walked in the door and it was a little disappointing to see just the little tiny petite frames and little booties. And then from there, hold on. I'm sorry, I was getting all of these text messages about going to the mainland today, because the assistant who was supposed to come with me is no longer coming with me, so I'm on my own this morning. Let's just keep going forward, right? So I was disappointed to see that there really wasn't much sensuousness. There really wasn't that rise of the divine feminine, the sensuality. It just, because you know what? Being nude just being nude is not sexy. It's utilitarian. You could be nude to take a shower, be nude to pop a squat and take a dump. There could be a lot of different reasons why people are nude. You could be nude because you're just chilling. It's not necessarily sexy to just be nude. And I remember when I worked at the Gold Club, I was a waitress, and so I spent a lot of time interacting with both the clients as well as the dancers, as well as other waitresses and the management. It was interesting to see the power structure and the dynamics inside of both the Gold Club as well as in Club Nicky's. So nonetheless, it was just like I was disappointed because like in the Gold Club, like the girls, they would be like, and be like, sweet home, and it just wasn't. In the Gold Club, it was just like a bunch of modeling on stage, voguing at some points. But when you went to Club Nicky's, it was acrobatic. It was booty clapping, pussy popping on the handstand. It was going up to the top of the pole, sliding down quick in a split. There was a white girl there. There was a white girl by the name of Tiger, right? And she had this butterfly tattooed all the way down into her tutor, from the rooter to the tutor. And the butterfly tattoo was orange, and it had like, like how the monarch butterfly has those circles on it. And it had like 2 circles on there that looked like the eyes of a tiger, right? And she had cornrows in her hair with the back of the hair out and fluffy, crinkled, right? And she had this big, gigantic, fake booty. It was fake, and when she bent over, you could see the square down at the bottom, right? Like down between, speaking of which, girls at the club were cracking open their Gap. And I was just like, that made me feel some sort of way. It made me feel sad because I was like, you know, just the last semblance of privacy. Once you crack open your punani wall, there's really not much left to the imagination. And it actually made me feel sad to see wide open pussy. I was just like, oh Lord, sound like the chickens are over here having sex themselves. So it made me feel sad to see wide open pussy, because I'm like, you know, who's gonna protect the girls? And like, is this right? Because you know, in the U.S., you could dance naked, you could dance. I think in New York you can't even get bottomless. In Georgia you get topless and bottomless, but you don't bust it open. You don't split it to the pink. You don't. They weren't splitting to the pink, but they were opening up their gap, and it was just like. But nonetheless, so Tiger is there, white girl with this big awful plastic plastic behind. And she's like doing her dances, and it was like she must have gotten the implants done underneath the gluteus because she still had jiggle, so it wasn't like the cement shots where it just makes your ass hard. So, but she had like jiggle, and she came in, she was like doing her, the stuff that the Russian girls learn on YouTube from the black girls twerking, and it was just like, it was embarrassing to me because it was like black men from miles around in the club were all coming, showering her with racks of 10,000 naira each. And it was like they were just coming, just pouring it. So in this club, they had new money, right? And so they were just like showering, shaking, showering the new money down on her. And she was like, letting the money fall on her, and she was like, and just with her legs open, letting the money fall on her big old fake booty underneath her. And they were just coming and just showering this money down on her. And then she would turn around and just be like, and at one point she was just covered in money. And I was disgusted. I was like, these damn chickens don't shut the hell up. I don't understand. It's too much. I think I'm gonna go inside if they don't stop this. I can't deal. You know what? Okay, they stopped. So nonetheless, right? So what was I saying? So then she was like covered, you know, like how you see the movies where the girls are just covered in beds of money, and that's how she looked. Meanwhile, the black girl who was next to her, they put her up against some little narrow hip, thin booty girl whose G-string was up by her damn coccyx bone. And I was like, So they paired those two up to dance on the stage at the same time. And one girl was getting all the money. And it dawned on me, I got disgusted. And I was like, you know what? Black people get what they deserve. Black people, we will get what it is that we deserve as long as we continue to worship whiteness. So I lost something on the inside for us. And I'm like, if at this stage, if we don't understand the game that's being played, that these people allowed some chick from Russia or the Ukraine to come in over here, get some tattoos up on her booty and her rectum hole, and put some implants in there. Even everything on her was fake. Tummy tuck, her navel was up by her damn diaphragm. She still had the scars under her breast from the implants, and she was just there. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing, and I was like, you know what? That's it. I'm not gonna feel sorry for us. We're gonna get what it is that we deserve. So I just was like really disinterested. I was kind of a little bit disgusted actually by everything. It was, I would say, like in the U.S., right? So like before I went, I was like wondering, you know, whether or not we in the States got it from Africa and all this kind of stuff. But no, that's not the case. Actually, African American women have created an entire genre of sensual dance acrobatics. With it's a show. It's surprising. It's the magnitude of just the movements, and it's just the feats that you see are just they're inspiring and they're profound. I felt inspired at Club Nikki myself, just inspired to be able to learn to control your muscle movements and stuff. So I was a little disappointed to see that here, that it wasn't really, I don't know, it just wasn't really, it just, I don't know if it's a combination of the rough abusive lyrics in the US and the strip culture and generations of, I don't want to say lack of self-worth, but the emphasis on sexuality and sensuality and really having to one-up another person so that it turns into these sensual dancerbatics on the stage, and just tremendous feats of strength where I've seen girls hold onto a pole and turn their body sideways. I have seen that with the shoes on, and do the little sliding down and just come up to the other side and spread open and twirl. And I've seen them with the fast shaking booty movements and all of that. So nonetheless, I was like, I thought that I would have seen some big old booties and all this other stuff, but I didn't see that. I actually saw situations where girls with just standard average bodies were dancing, and it kind of made me feel sad, like, well, this is what they gotta do here to make money, and then they also gotta split it open and bust it wide and grind on people's laps, and that's something that's not allowed in the US. Like, people were pinching girls' nipples and spreading their cheeks and touching them all up between their legs. And I saw one girl who was like grinding on this guy's lap, and who even knew if his zipper was open or whatever, I don't know, because the grind was so intense and it was right there, and I was just like, I don't know, it made me feel some sort of way. But the show got better, and there was some girls who came out and did some acrobatics, and the guys I was with gave me a stack of money to throw on the stage and make it rain and stuff. But I was conservative with my spending, and I gave it to the people that I thought, were putting in the effort. And so some girls did come out and were doing their acrobatics and doing their thing, but it still was just very different. I don't know if that's just because it's Lagos. I really don't know. But I was saddened by how they let that white girl come in and dominate and pick up all the racks from the stage so that there was hardly anything left over for other people. And I told the guys I was with that the ass was fake, and they just didn't even want to believe it. It's like, men are just so dense. You can see that the thing just, it didn't look symmetrical. It didn't have symmetry. It looked odd. But all they could see is just the big size, and they were like, wow, wow. And I was just like, okay, whatever, just go ahead and wow. Just go ahead, just give her your money. She deserves it then, if that's all it takes. You know what I'm saying? But then so there was this girl who was like doing her dance and acrobatics. It was like a contest, and so I was happy to shoot money out at her. She came all the way up to, it's like the pole stretched to the top of the club, and she came all the way up there and was doing her acrobatics. I didn't do any video inside the club to maintain people's privacy, but it was interesting. It was a full-fledged club with the lights and the silver stage and the poles and all of that. It was huge, and it had 2 stories, and it was nice. And so the girl, she was doing her thing, and so I'm showering money on her for her effort. And then I guess she decides that she wants more money, and she busts it wide open. And I was just like, girl, I don't even need to know you like that. And I just walked away, because I was at the top balcony just giving money to the girl for her acrobatics and just her effort. And then she was like, trying to do her thing to get more money, and then she cracked it open, and I was like, nah, son, I'm done. I backed up. I just retreated from the area. Speaking of which, look at my book. I got this here. It's made from raffia, handmade. But I'll tell you more about that in another video. So nonetheless, so that was the full strip club experience. As we were leaving, because the stairs were like tile, I slipped down the damn stairs, hurt my knee. Now my knee is messed up. Well, it's swollen. I've been putting ice on it. I'm limping. It's hurting. but there's no fracture or anything broken, so no need for me to go to the hospital. I'm just going to go get some ibuprofen, continue to ice it. So go from ice to hot, and just go from there. When I get the ibuprofen, it'll, you know, reduce the inflammation and the swelling, and then we'll just go from there. But it was fun. When we went up to the second floor, it turned into a vibe. Like, we were dancing, like the music, then they played the Afrobeat. So like, they were originally playing American hip hop music, and the vibe just wasn't there. And then they started playing Afrobeats, and then everybody in the club got excited, and then everybody started dancing, and everybody was dancing around, and it just turned into like a night out at the club where there just happened to be people in the middle that were naked and dancing. And after a while, we wasn't even looking at the girls anymore. We were just dancing and just having a good time. And I was in a chocolate sandwich, so we made a little caramel sandwich where I had these big, dark, strong African men, one to the front and one to the back, and it was just nice. The girl was in heaven. It was good. I had a good time. When all was said and done, you know, it started out with the Uber drive from hell, and then the flat booty syndromes, and then the white girl dominating, and then after I left all of that out of my mind and we went up to the second floor and started dancing, it turned into a vibe. It was actually quite dope. So would I recommend coming to the strip club out in Lagos, Nigeria? Yes, I would. Oh, see? Then you got the honk of approval. Yes, I would. It was fun. Just come with an open mind. And if there's ladies out there, listen, from the South, because I'm telling you, African American women from the southern regions of the United States have completely revolutionized the strip game. And once you experience that, it's hard to be able to subside with anything lesser. So if there are girls out there who want to come and dominate the market, and you know that you know how to flip it, bust it, and twirl it down, come out here and see where you could get in, where you fit in, and, you know, revolutionize the market here too. So listen, on that note, I'm going to get out of here. I have to go run to the seamstress. I'll also blog that trip. So today is day 11, but I'm talking about day 10, and we're about to go start getting ready in the search for my clothing. I'll tell you more about that in the next video, because we had to make a change last minute. All right, so I will see you all later. Tonya TKO, and I'm out. Peace. Go out there and love one another, but most importantly, love yourself. And love yourself enough to open yourself to new experiences. Travel, get out there. And thank you to the people who are contributing to my PayPal to help, you know, get data and all that other stuff. So thank you. I'll give you all a shout out in the next video. So I will see you later. Peace. Make sure that you turn on your notifications, because YouTube is bugging.